Hi guys, my name is JC and welcome back to my channel JC Reads. For today's video, I'll be doing a short and spoiler-free review of the book Fallen Angel by David Lamour. Fallen Angel is the debut novel and the first book in the Fallen Angel series. I was actually sent a copy of Fallen Angel by the author David Lamour a few months ago to beta read and review it, but I haven't gotten around to reading it until this month. So here I am giving you guys my honest thoughts and opinions on the book. So let me just run through what the book is actually about. Fallen Angel follows a girl named Evelyn who is forced to move to the small town of Montana to live with her aunt and uncle after the death of her parents. She completely does not like it there because she's a city girl. She's from New York, and Montana, well, it's a pretty small town. Not only does Evelyn have to cope with her parents' death, but she also has to cope with going through her senior year in a completely new town, in a completely new high school with no friends at all. Evelyn just really wants to go back to New York, so she decides to stay on the down low and forms a plan to return to the city. But then along the way, Evelyn finds new friends and is unknowingly tied up with an ongoing battle between angels and demons. Now, if I have to be honest, I actually went into this book not expecting much from it. Let's just say I haven't really gotten a good experience in the past with books involving angels. However, when I was reading Fallen Angel, I was pleasantly surprised that I was actually enjoying reading it. The thing about this book that I probably like the most would be David's writing. With debut authors, I tend to be skeptical when I read their first book because I've never heard people talking about their books before. Their work is completely new and foreign to me. But with David, I was pretty impressed with his writing style. From the very beginning of the book, the plot flowed really smoothly and his writing itself was just really nice and simple and enjoyable to read. I felt that the pacing of Fallen Angel was done really well and everything that happened at the right moment. I don't recall any part of the book being boring for me, so that's pretty great. However, I do have to say that the romance aspect of this book was something that I really did not enjoy. I, for one, am someone who does not like insta love at all. And I can say that this book does have an insta-love as well as a love triangle. This kind of cut a lot of points from the book for me because the romance aspect actually played a really huge role in this book. So since it was already a turn-off, it just kind of ruined a huge chunk of the book. As for the characters in this book, I found that they were pretty cool. Our main character Evelyn is pretty fun to read about. She stands firm with her opinions, but I found that she gets pretty selfish at times, and even though that's pretty realistic, but at the same time it tends to get pretty annoying. Other than that, the characters in this book were pretty interesting ones and it was fun to read about them. Now, for the story itself. First of all, I do have to say that I am a Christian and I stand firm with my beliefs. This book's backstory actually is a twist of Christianity's origins. Even though I found myself naturally disagreeing with the story, I do have to admit that David's twist to the story was a really believable one and I think he really thought it through. It all made sense and it all fell into place really well. Throughout reading the whole story, I found myself being really intrigued and really curious to find out what is actually the truth. And when things were finally revealed, everything just fell into place and that was just really great to read about. Overall, I gave Fallen Angel a 3-star rating on Goodreads. I did enjoy this book. It certainly did exceed my expectations for it. Oh, and also, if you were a really huge fan of the Twilight books at any point of your life, I think you would really highly enjoy this book. Well, I myself have never actually read any of the Twilight books before, but I have watched the Twilight movies. Even though both stories are completely different, I found that they were both also similar in the aspects of the setting, being in a small town, and as well as the love triangle and just the feel of reading the story itself. It just reminded me of Twilight. So I guess that wraps up all of my thoughts and opinions on Fallen Angel by David Lamour. Once again, huge thanks to David for sending me a copy of Fallen Angel to read and review it for you guys. So yeah, I guess that's it for my spoiler-free review of Fallen Angel. Thanks for watching guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!